Captioning for today's game brought to you by our friends at Google. The tip bounces around off about 5 sets of hands. Samuelson looking for Jewel. Looks like her mobility is pretty solid after that sprained ankle, and she floats one up and gets it to go. Wheeler, dribble drive on Sue. Kick back out, Zowie B this time from the opposite side and snuggles that one home. 3-2 Los Angeles.
Seattle leads the league, and they were even below that #1 mark.
Hook pass from Lloyd into Breanna Stewart, just beautifully done there. More gorgeous, the pass or the shot, they were both difficult. Zowie B beats the defense down. Seattle late there, 5-4 Los Angeles. Carly was 2 of 8 in the game on Sunday. Katie Lou, as you mentioned, 1 of 6, and they both start 0 for 1 today. Turnaround jump shot, Breanna Stewart gets it to snuggle down. They are both going to join the Australian Olympic team to practice here, so this is it for them, and that's going to really thin out Seattle's bench for the last 2 games against Phoenix.
Bench will be missing 2 huge players, but then of course Phoenix will be missing their head coach, Sandy Bondello.
Here's Sue, 3-ball on the way, knocking it home. That's Bria Holmes missing that one a little bit strong. Seattle pulls down another board. They have 5 on the game. Sue just loses it there. This is how LA scores. You got to be careful, and even the best in the world can cough it up, but a little miscommunication there, I think.
You do not see that happen very often to Sue Bird. Erica Wheeler with that quick movement defensively and that pressure.
Oh, Breanna just cross-checked Erica Wheeler. Backdoor cut for Jewel Lloyd and the score. Here's Ezzy Magbagor in for the first time. Turns, spins, fires, and gets it to go. Ezzy just picking up where she left off.
She did everything for the team that they needed with those 18 points filling in that starting role.
Somebody lost Breanna. Can't do that. Somebody lost Breanna. And here's another turnover. Seattle doing what LA usually does, and that's take the ball away and score in the break. The tip in by Jordan Canada. Very brief rest, about 1.5 minutes. That's tipped away. Here's Ezzy with it. She's going to lead the break. She'll feed up Talbot, who gets a step on the defense. Kick over to Canada. Nice extra pass to a wide open Prince. That is beautiful.
Kick it out wide. There should be a trailer wide open, and Prince nails it.
This one's off the mark, and Lauren Cox right there to get it, the offensive rebound, put back her first 2 of the game. Talbot on the back cut, but instead gives it to Canada. Canada back to Ezzy. Tough pass there on the decision by Jordan. Coming the other way. Holmes on the run, and she will score, and that's exactly how LA needs to score right there.
She knocks it down, coming off an 18-point outing. Her best of the season against LA on Sunday.
Ezzy, drive with the right, spin move, and finish. Again, just something else we haven't seen. Oh, Breanna was looking. Breanna was looking and thought against the 45-foot pass over the top. Canada with it, weaving her way in towards comfort range, and that was it.
But that's why this game tonight is so big. They want to make sure they get this one all wrapped up and move on to the Phoenix matchup.
Feed down the middle, and there's Brittany Sykes back for the first time since very early in this game.
Breanna Stewart is just extremely dangerous.
Carante's with it. Inside Zowie B. Nicely done there, back cutting Sykes. Zowie B directing traffic from the post, saying, no, get it back to Erica. She does, and for good reason. Erica takes it right to the window. High post, Russell tries to feed it again, and Seattle's been a little sloppy in the half court trying to force feed balls in there. Seattle not a high turnover team. Samuelson 3 on the way, and they get it. She was right in front of the hoop, which is tough. She wasn't able to use the window. And there's a pick by Katie Lou. She will go in and score. And foul? No foul. Jewel sweep and go. Kick it to Sue. She's got Breanna up top. Instead of the catch and shoot, floats into the free throw line and snaps it home. Oh, the backdoor cut by Lloyd. Gets her own rebound after the nice pass from Breanna. Talbot, #1 in the league in three-point shooting. There you go. 50% on the year for Stephanie Talbot.
And they make it tough. There's no open seams where you get open looks at the hoop. Even here, right here with Jewel. Right at another defender, but she gets it to go. Done a nice job limiting one of the best offenses in the WNBA.
Wheeler going to use her quickness to cross over Ezzy and knock down a 3-ball. Take a few elbows in your day. Here's
it's
Wheeler.
Always from the big post players.
Indeed. Here's Wheeler with a rainbow, and look out, back to a 9-point game. Hungry on D, and that's what's keeping them close.
And that's what they need, Wheeler or Sykes, one of them to start going off.
Well, that's about as bad a D as we've seen all half from Los Angeles. Talbot goes right to the window. Set some monster screens.
Look at the physical play, though, just getting her off the block.
As he drives in, the big 1-2, floats it up.
Around right now.
Like they did in the third quarter on Sunday before Seattle just put the pedal to the metal in the fourth and ran away from it. Talbot now spinning his Ezzy, and Talbot leads her a little bit too far. That's the 13th turnover for the Storm, and this could be the 16th point, and it is. A turnover by Los Angeles brings Canada at a full sprint. She throws it away. The big 1-2, layup by Coffey, no. Tip back to Nia. She'll get it again and score.
It's less than 3 minutes. They're 0 of 6 with 3 turnovers. So LA closing the gap. Seattle led by 17 earlier.
And here's Talbot right out of the timeout with a bucket drawn up nicely. Here's the step back, Arantes. She's had a nice game when she's been in there. Hasn't played a ton, but
you just look how they are all close enough to touch, getting in the face, waving their arms, no space.
Oh, Jewel Lloyd. She makes some room, though, doesn't she?
They were down by 17, and they've walked it all the way back to a 2-possession game.
Wheeler driving in on Canada and scores. Erica Wheeler has 20 after 19 on Sunday. Seattle's low on the season of assists is 16. They have 9 tonight. Here could be 10 right here. Ooh, off the mark. Oh. Brianna Stewart! I mean, that was go-go gadget art. Coffey with it, feeds Wheeler. LA needs a bucket here, and they get it from guess who? Erica Wheeler, 3-point game.
Erica Wheeler here down the stretch. She got the bucket last possession. We'll see how Seattle reacts.
Sykes against Jewel, forces it up and scores. And those guards from LA really cooking right now. Of the possessions off turnovers. Here's Sykes with it, kick it to the corner. Garantes thinks about it, now pulls the trigger up and in. And
have they missed? Get wide open threes, get it to go, kick it inside, and LA has made them play ugly.
Oh, Brianna gets some space and one. She had a mouse in the house and got her off.
The answer right here, Sue faking with her eyes, and it's Stewie with Erica Wheeler on.
Crushing possession for Seattle. Stewie with 1 on the shot clock. There it is! And 1! Seattle up 5!
Stewie, and she's just taking over right now. She sizes her up. One big sweep, and then the pull-up, Jay. My goodness. And to go to spots on the floor you don't want to be.
Must have possession for Brittany Sykes here. Turns around and gets it. That's exactly what LA needed, a quick bucket. There she is with it against Coffey. Picks it up back to Sue. Tipped away. Now Sue's got an advantage. Back to Brianna for the dagger. Boom! 69-62. Brianna Stewart has put her team on her back.
Tired of seeing her team get walked down, and she says, it's my time to shine, and right in the face. You put her to the line, you feel like that's 2. Just walk to the other end.
Coffey with it. Seattle by 9. This is going to go the way of the Storm. Garantes to Coffey. 13 on the shot clock. 3 ball in the way. No good. Rebounded by Jewel.
And I don't think they'll foul. This will do it. Seattle was tested. They were pushed, shoved by LA, and yet they stood firm, and they were the tougher team when it mattered down the stretch.
The Seattle Storm shoot just 37% from the field, 25% from three-point range. They turn it over a season-high 19 times for 22 points because of the scrappy, clawing Los Angeles Sparks defense. But when it mattered, it was Brianna Stewart.